Leute, das ist unglaublich. Wir sind auf einem echten Festival.
Hallo, ich bin die Natascha.
Ich bin der Richie.
I'm AJ from Fire from the Gods, Wagwan.
Und wir führen jetzt ein kleines Interview miteinander. Hello guys, welcome.
Yes, thank you for having us. Thank you for having us. We out here, Fire from the Gods, Wagwan.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. It's your second time back in Germany.
It is.
It's your first time Rock am Ring.
And what a time it was. Incredible.
Tell me all about it. I want to know.
With the fact that COVID kind of crushed it before, me personally, I was like, oh my God, this is something that I've wanted to do. You know, when you come up in the hardcore scene in metal in America, you know, you look forward to wanting to play the American, like, Warped Tour and stuff like that, right? We did that. But there was always these, you know, God, those festivals in Europe. And you think it's like, it's a dream, you know what I'm saying? And you think about it, you're like, no, I'll never be in a band that can do that, right? You're just like, if I ever go over there, maybe I'll play some small club of that, but you get booked for it and it becomes a reality and it's insane. But as I've been telling everyone today, I'm more excited for him because this is his scene. Like, he grew up in Wiesbaden, which is what, an hour away, 2 hours away?
An hour, two.
You know, like... Yeah. He came to this festival as a kid. I only watched it on TV and dreamt about it and watched it on YouTube and that, but he actually experienced it, so he knew what this was all about. So it's a very special thing. So he can tell you a little bit more about it. I can just be happy for him.
Ja, also 2009 war ich hier, schon 13 Jahre her. Verrückt. Da habe ich Limp Bizkit und Slipknot gesehen und viele andere Bands auch. Und es ist schon ziemlich verrückt, jetzt heute hier gespielt zu haben. Ja, wie er auch gesagt hat, also wir wären so gerne schon 2020 wieder direkt zurückgekommen nach der Tour im Januar und Februar. Aber leider ging das nicht. Aber heute sind wir hier. Und das hat richtig Bock gemacht. Also
Yeah, I believe. Like, let's not talk about the C word, you know?
Yeah. I know. I hate talking about it.
Let's not talk about the C word, but was it like as you anticipated? Like you tell us you dreamed
yeah,
about it?
Dude, it was lit, man. Like the amount of love that the support is. I mean, it's kind of crazy because you write this music, right? And we wrote our last record in LA, and this really cool studio in LA, and then we put the record out, and you hope that people get it, and you hope that people listen to it, and you just put everything you have out there into the world, and you say, this is me. But then you play a show and people start singing your lyrics back. People start looking forward to seeing you. People recognize you. And then they recognize us in the crowd in Germany. And then they start singing our songs. It's a testament that, you know, it's a personal testament to say, I'm actually doing the right thing. I am exactly where the world needs me to be at that particular time. And it was everything I could have imagined. And the crowd just kept getting bigger and bigger as the set went on. It just kept getting larger and larger and more people. And I'm holding the mic out and they're singing my lyrics back to me. It was spiritual, man. It was fucking cool, dude.
That's so amazing. Like, I love when people, like artists like you, like speaking with so much passion. And that's what I missed most about this 2-year break. And you being here, and I think you know because you grew up here, but Rock am Ring is like a big pick and mix of genres, different genres. Yeah.
Dude, that hip hop stage here, I'm like the whole dancing. Day, man. I'm like, yo, it's lit over there, man. And I like MoreCore, so I want to see MoreCore bad.
Oh, see.
I like that dude. I've never seen him live, so I want to see him, man.
See, so my question is like, what do you think is needed for a modern festival? Like, is it needed to have a big diversity of genre, or does it need like, I don't know, 50% of metal, 20% of electro, 40% of rap? Like,
I think it's crossing over already naturally because, you know, even as artists, we do it ourselves. You know, we've come from the metalcore, hardcore scene, but we also love hip hop. We love reggae. We love, you know, all sorts of different elements of music. So, you know, anything goes these days.
When you force it, I think that's when it becomes cringy or when it becomes uncomfortable, and then you don't see the type of success that you'd probably want to see or should see. But when you curate the way this festival has been curated and you treat it with the respect to the listener as opposed to the respect to the industry or respecting, well, this guy's hot right now or this is hot right now, we need to put this on. Like, I really feel that this festival and probably tomorrow as well, they have the ear of the listener and they care about who's coming to the festival, as opposed to when you see like festivals in America, not so much the rock stuff, but a lot of them are just like, well, we'll push it on you, like the Coachellas of the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this kind of rock band, or, you know, take this for instance. Why is it that every fucking year on the Grammys, the Foo Fighters are the biggest fucking rock band? Like, that's so stupid. And I love the Foo Fighters, right? But that's fucking dumb, because there's so much more, especially in America, that's come out as far as rock and metal and alternative styles of music. But yet the world only sees the Foo Fighters. Like, come on. You know?
Yeah.
But this is dope what they got here, because they have a stage that's dedicated to that. You have a stage that's dedicated to that. And the fans and the people are homogenous. The crowd's mixing. There's no beef. There's no, like, you know, tension. It's good.
True. That's true.
It's natural.
That's true. So, on Sunday, Corner playing, the fathers of new metal. Where do you see new metal in the current state of music?
Fire from the gods.
Fire from the gods. There you have it.
I mean, for so long, I tried to kind of distance ourselves from it, because I didn't want to be pigeonholed into this idea of you are that, you are this, and, you know, going back to the question before. But I think you have to embrace it. You know what I'm saying? And who gives a fuck, dude? Like, new metal was sick, dude. Like, you see my man Papa Emeritus from Ghost the other day. It's like, he said some interviews like, oh, I can't listen to new metal, and I could barely even listen to any of those bands. But it's like, bro, you're an acid rock ripoff, fam. Like, you know, Ozzy was doing what you were doing years ago. And don't get it twisted. I like Ghost. I just think it's like, don't be that guy. You know what I'm saying? New metal was dope. And look at Korn, look at Limp Bizkit. You know, Deftones has their thing where they don't really want to be associated with it. But you've got System of a Down. That was a really good time. Like, there was so much
The family values.
Family values to Rammstein, and you had Ice Cube on it. That was a very good time, because it said that people were unafraid to be who they were, and we didn't need identifiers, and we didn't need labels to define how we enjoyed ourselves. But is Fire from the Gods kind of a new metal band, and a newer new metal band, if that's a thing? Yeah. And I think we kind of are the leaders of the new school. You know what I'm saying? There's tons of bands after us that are coming up in the States that are all dope as fuck. But I really think we kind of planted a flag, and we kind of made it a thing. So run with it.
Of course, and you can be very proud of it.
Yeah.
Very proud.
Very much so.
Very proud of it. So, in January, you announced that you are heading back to the studio.
Yes.
Making a new baby.
Mm-hmm.
And
we made love, man. We made love. We put out a new song today from that record called SOS.
I saw. So, how far along are we with the baby? Is it still in
done.
the making?
It's
done.
Yeah. I don't think we're supposed to say that, but you know what? I don't give a fuck, man.
It's done. So,
it's done.
Does the baby have a name?
I'm not going to tell you that one. I got 2 kids, and he doesn't have any kids. So if you want to talk about the baby,
this is the baby.
Go ahead. Talk about the baby, fam. What's the baby's name?
We put a lot of soul into it.
Yes,
and there is a revolution happening. Those 2 words.
We're proud of it. We're proud of it. It's
It's a 2-worded revolution.
There you go. Yeah, man. We're proud of this record.
It's a lot of inner strength, inner battles. You know, we've spent all of the break writing, and we've had a plethora of songs,
so many,
and in the end, kind of condensing it down, and even the title track, so to say, is that one was done after our last tour just weeks ago. So we actually just went back into my studio in Houston. We had an idea and
ran with it,
got it out.
But I think it fully exemplifies everything that we've been building up to and everything that people know us for. You know, on American Sun, people knew us for what we did on Narrative with Excuse Me and heavier songs and these very abrasive, in-your-face type tracks. but American Sun had Right Now, it had Break the Cycle, it had these songs. American Sun itself, the title track, had these songs with all this passion, with all this love, with all this idea of where we were going as a band. But this record, I really think kind of we've planted our flag and it says, this is who Fire from the Gods is, and take it or fucking leave it.
That sounds so promising, and I cannot wait.
Yeah, it's fun.
Wait. I
Lots
cannot
of
wait.
different flavors.
Ooh, I cannot wait.
So I haven't eaten any jelly beans yet, so I think
We're coming to that. We're coming to that. I have one last question for you before we come to the game.
Okay.
All right,
No,
all right.
this is the serious, the professional part. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. So, last question. We have Rock am Ring. We have 2 club shows. When is the tour?
Tour.
Man, what, a European tour, like just us? That would be, I don't know, man.
As soon as possible.
As soon as word, exactly. But I think once the record comes out and we get a real full cycle without the big C, shout out to anybody that's had the real big C, but fuck COVID. And when the record gets into a real cycle, I think we will have a full European tour, and I think it's going to be an absolute blast.
Looking forward to it.
Yes, more.
Check them out on socials. Keep posted.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for having me, for visiting us, for answering my questions, for being very lovely studio guests.
Love it.
And see you
you.
very soon.
Cheers.